What is up, guys? How you doing? So as you can tell, I haven't posted in like 2 days, which is huge. I mean, that sucks. I don't like missing days, and 2 days is a lot. But unfortunately, things just haven't aligned for me this weekend very well, and I didn't want to just make another damn talking video on you guys. Of course, today I'm still checking my email every freaking second to see if any of the parts got delivered. I've been waiting on this one package for just way too long. So to start today, we have something big going on. Well, I gotta make a big purchase, which kind of sucks. So, as you guys know, we are doing the 1J swap in my S13, and we are using a 350Z transmission. This thing right here, the CDO9. So now there's two renditions of the CDO9 model. There is the CDO9 with the external slave, and the CDO9 with the internal slave, which is technically considered a JK40. It's kind of weird. But, of course, I have to have the internal slave one, which is still an amazing transmission. But, so the last piece I've been waiting for to actually get the drivetrain in the S13 has been the damn slave cylinder. Now, I finally got my answer today about what slave cylinder I actually need to make it work with the JZ. And but I was basically told it's not worth using the JK40 transmission with the internal slave on my setup. And that kind of blows. It blows a lot, but it's just what we have to do. So what I actually have to do is I have to get rid of my internal slave transmission and pick up an external slave CDO9, and then I could bolt everything together with my adapter kit and we could drop it in. So these trans, they're expensive and they're kind of hard to get depending where you are, of course. But around here, I can't find one for sale. I checked every freaking junkyard, checked every marketplace online, and I just can't find a good one for sale. So we're gonna suck it up and go buy a brand new one from Nissan, which kind of sucks, but it's gonna be cool because I'll have a brand new trans, so I should never have to worry about it. They are expensive, but surprisingly they are affordable. So this trans that I have right here, my used JK40, I should be able to get around $1,000 to $1,200 for it because they are desirable, and that one's low miles. Now, since RJ is one of my good friends and he works for a dealership, he can get me employee pricing, which means I can get a CDO9 for about $1,800, which is, I don't know if I could share that, but screw it. I'm assuming a few of you guys out there could probably get better deals if you have a better discount, but $1,800 is pretty damn good. Now, it's way more than I want to spend, and it's a hit that I wasn't expecting to take, but I was able to sell a lot of stuff from the SR this weekend, a lot of parts off the car that I'm not using with the swap, and I have enough money just to afford this damn thing, and hopefully I could sell my old one pretty quick. So that is a big move today. We're going to go head down to Nissan and suck it up and give them all my damn monies, and hopefully have a new transmission by tomorrow morning, which is pretty cool. So let's hit the road. Nice. And yes, I stole RJ's car too because my GTI is still broken and won't make it down to the trip to Nissan. So thank you, RJ.
Exit 63 toward Connecticut 22 north.
Damn, RJ, this thing's nice.
Your destination is on the left.
All right, Anthony, you take my money, man.
We're gonna grab this, get him a new tranny.
I might shortage you just a little bit, but it's all right. I'll catch you later.
Doing this, really?
I just bought myself a brand new transmission from Nissan. As you can see, they hooked it up pretty good since the list price is $2,500, so I got $700 off. At least now I know I'm gonna have the most dialed drivetrain ever. I won't ever have to worry about it. So let's get back to the shop and get back to work. All right, guys, so since the transmission is coming in tomorrow, that means we could officially get fully back to work on this car, which is amazing because I've been waiting for it forever. So the last thing we have to do to the JZ before we could put the trans on it and drop it in is actually switch to oil pan. So if you guys remember from months ago, I had to switch the JZ to rear sump, which means that the oil pan and the oil pickup is in the back of the engine right here. So as you can see, it's towards the back. It's not, fully back, but you guys get it. For S13s and a lot of other cars, you need to actually convert it to a front sump where the pickup and the pan is in the front of the engine so we can clear the subframe. So luckily I never got rid of my front sump pan. It's right here. I still got to clean it. And we're going to be taking off the freshly put on pan that I put on months ago and put the front sump on. So it's not hard, just tedious work. So let's blast this thing off. Hey guys, what's going on? Yeah. So oil pan's off, so that's cool. Look how funny this thing looks in the oil pan.
A lot of guys figured that out, as you should have if you're a subscriber, because we talked about this whole Jay-Z front stump rear stump situation before. But good on you for assuming that this had to get changed back.
So okay, I just spent probably the last 2 hours cleaning this thing. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done. So now it's time for me to overload this thing with RTV like I always do, and then bolt it up. It's not like you being upside down.
Get over here.
Oh, that was some air talking.
You little ankle biter, you.
We're good to go. DrewTube, can you help me out here?
Yes, what do you need help with, James?
Camera. Can I use your hands for a second? Okay, so don't want to touch the thing yet. And push up and just hold it right there.
So at least on one of our sides, not one. I know.
Sick. There it is. Ow! Fuck, this thing just pinched me. Ow! So we gotta torque it to spec, obviously, because I'll always end up stripping these things.
That bolt wasn't even for the pan.
It was?
I got used to it.
Get out of here.
It's light up too?
Yeah, dude, this is B-Halls. This is expensive. Cool.
I've only seen you do the same 3 bolts.
Fuck you. Alright, we got the little windage tray right here. Then we have the new oil pickup, this big bulky thing. Of course, I cleaned it out so there's no more junk inside of it, because this is kind of like your first line of defense, this little mesh in here from anything getting in your oil. And then, of course, I got the new strainer gasket. What are you doing with your McFlurry?
They mix it like shit, man.
Put in the drill.
Oh yeah. No, it's pink. Who's that?
Dude, you should see how deep I get. Like, it's 2 in the morning. If you text me and ask me what I'm watching, you're gonna get some weird answers.
I didn't forget anything.
Some crazy shit.
I feel like I'm forgetting something when you do
I
this.
just like go through this form and I never touched it. I did like graphics and plastics. I should.
Don't yell at me. He ain't tough. He ain't tough.
Yeah, one night, I had like this drawer. I had this huge barrel full of nuts and bolts, and I just got.
A new turbo return on here, and lower pan's on. So now the last thing I'm gonna throw on is a little delete panel. OEM has an oil level sensor, I think, on some of the models. Mine didn't come with it, so I got this little delete plate. You know, I made it myself. Has a J on it. No, it came with it. I'm lying. I'm still going at this, huh?
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
So
That was fun.
Oh, I didn't even mention that we wrinkle black the intake, by the way. This is like a thing that we did off camera, but here it is. It looks great, right? I think so. Okay, so the Jay-Z is basically ready to get into the S13. I was hoping to have more parts on it before I put it in, aka the turbo manifold, but that thing doesn't want to show up, but I don't know why. But front sump pan is on, and that's the important one, so it's ready to go. So once the training comes in tomorrow, which is coming in tomorrow very early, I could throw the clutch adapter kit. I could throw the adapter kit on, all the clutch flywheel stuff, put the trans on, and it could essentially go in the car. But we actually have to modify the S13 chassis to make this thing fit fully, which means we have to get on the lift. And the problem is, if I take the Miata off, I have to take like 4 cars out, put them all back in. But I think if I can get the S13 to fit behind the Miata, like wedge back there, put it down, move it in front, and then get it up. So Brian doesn't think I could do it.
No, I think you could do it. You have to move that little metal bench and then move the front end over. But you only have to move 2 cars.
And then whoever's parked behind me, it's a big 3 cars, because I got to do this one too.
So it's probably 4.
And it's like 15 degrees
I
outside
guess
right
you're
now.
right. It is really cold, so worth it.
Oh, you can get closer to the right, can I?
Push. Ready?
Perfect.
What do you think? I don't know, let's bring it down a little bit.
Jimmy, just stand right here. That's insane.
Oh, it's definitely good.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say definitely.
This is nerve-wracking. Get away from these fenders.
No, you're good. You're good. You're past the point of.
Oh, we got a file. There it is. Go.
That was calculated. Tell him. Before you put the lift in,
A little bit of, yeah.
you made sure that an S13 could fit uncomfortably sideways.
Drew did all the math.
But if this wasn't a Miata, it wouldn't fit.
Exactly. I did the math. Tell him, Jim.
We got one good bear.
I did everything.
Perpendicular.
This car has been on the lift for way, way too long. As you guys know, we were supposed to transition right into turbo in the damn car, but getting the kit has been quite a process. And of course, it's coming in with all the 1J stuff, so got a lot of work to do soon. Are you excited though? Come on.
Soon.
Soon.
Those sound effects are awful. Am I gonna stop? I'm so scared.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Brian.
What's up?
How many man hours do you think you have into this?
I don't know.
Maybe.
No, more than 3.
More?
Yeah, probably more. It's all about the details.
It's gonna be beautiful.
I hope so.
Before these things get mollywopped.
You want that picture here?
You hear this, guys? The pump's working. No idea why.
Is he gonna get stuck up there?
I don't know. Alright, so the lighting might be weird because it is under the lift. So, if you guys see the humps right here, this is where the training brace bolts to the chassis. Now, with the C09, since it's such a fat bitch of a transmission, it actually hits here and here. So what we have to do is we actually have to cut like a nice little chunk out of it and replate it so the CD09 fits in here nice and comfortably. ISR actually sells plates that just weld right in with a template, and we should be good to go. And then the chassis should be ready to fit the CD09. And we might have to bash in something over here or here for the starter. I gotta figure that out. Getting ready, boys.
You're gonna mess with what you're doing. All right, what's the verdict?
We're ready to party. Look at this thing, fully exposed. So you guys can see, like, it's a whole individual brace that's just spot welded onto the chassis, and we're actually going to be removing this whole top section, removing all these spot welds, and basically just cutting into these because we want to keep the factory bolt holes right here. Basically, we're going to end up just cutting out this whole entire box right here and right here. So, and then once this is all cut out, we have to remove this whole top piece of spot welds.
Yeah.
Let's just get into it.
Let's just cut some
Cut.
stuff.
Brian likes cutting shit.
Yeah.
He's a cutter.
I'm down with the cutting.
Brian, you totaled my car.
Nah, man.
Nice. Alright guys, so if any of you guys do this, they actually have you cut this whole thing out in steps. So you basically cut the top off and the bottom off, and then you end up basically just leaving the bottom piece left. Honestly, I think you can kind of skip all those steps and just cut the bottom out right here and just leave this all in one piece, and then you could just take all the spot welds out to remove this whole bracket instead of having to like take 3 chunks out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll save you time.
I agree with that. Look at this.
We just got this corner cut out because I'm literally doing nothing right here. So now we just have this upper brace right here that we're actually going to be removing. And the only thing that holds it in is a bunch of spot welds. So it's like, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, both sides, and the whole thing should just. All right, so instead of drilling them out, B is actually trying to grind the spot welds away, which is just definitely more pain in the ass, but.
Yeah, but you could actually kind of do a cleaner job like that.
Bro, you crying?
No, man, I'm not crying. I just got like dust in my eyes.
It's okay. It's okay to cry sometimes, Brian.
I agree with that, you guys.
Let
It's
it out,
okay.
son.
You can be sensitive, and when your ladies around, you try that shit around the boys, they'll whoop your ass.
You tell him, B. Come on. Yeah, boy. Not bad. Weight reduction, I guess. Cool. Now it's time to take my carpet out. Fun shit. S13 is officially ready to get the plates welded in tomorrow once I remove the carpet. And then once the plates are in, training's on, we can drop the whole freaking thing in and be good to go. I think I can get away with putting all the turbo stuff on in the car and everything else. So I'm not too worried about it. But, so yeah. So it's finally time for us to get heavy into work, and I couldn't be more excited. So balled out a little hard on the trainings today. Definitely not something I expected to do, but something we got to do, and it all worked out in the end. So I'm really pumped for tomorrow. So I hope you guys are too. So Behaw, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe.
Stay tuned for more content.
And
have a freaking great night, guys.